My life exploded on what was supposed to be the happiest night of the year, my 40th birthday dinner. But as she urged me to take the first bite, I realized something terrifying. That cake was laced with enough rat poison to drop an elephant, and my own wife was the one holding the knife. Hey everyone, welcome back to Revenge with Father, where we dive into those real-life stories of betrayal, comeback, and sweet, sweet justice. I'm your host, and this one's straight from my own nightmare. Buckle up, because if you've ever felt that gut punch of distrust in someone you love, this is going to hit home. Let's jump in. Man, where do I even start? Picture this. It's a Friday night in downtown Chicago, the kind of crisp fall evening where the city lights bounce off Lake Michigan like a million fireflies. I just wrapped up a brutal week in my job. I'm a sales manager for this mid-tier tech firm, pushing software to big core, always chasing quotas that feel like they're chasing me. My wife, Lisa, planned this whole surprise dinner at our favorite spot, Giordano's, that deep dish pizza joint where the cheese pulls like it's auditioning for a commercial. We've been married 15 years, dude. High school sweethearts from the suburbs, build a life with 2 kids, Tommy, 12, obsessed with Fortnite, and little Sarah, 8, who's all about those TikTok dances. Life was solid, or so I thought. Bills paid. House in Naperville with a backyard grill that saw more burgers than a McDonald's drive-thru. But lately, things fell off. Lisa was distant, always on her phone, laughing at texts she wouldn't show me. I brush it off. Work stress, right? Kid schedules. No big deal. We roll into the restaurant, and there's my dad waiting at the table. Pops is a retired cop, tough as nails, the guy who taught me how to throw a punch and change a tire in the same afternoon. "Happy birthday, son," he booms, clapping me on the back hard enough to rattle my ribs. Lisa's all smiles, kissing my cheek, whispering, "We're gonna love this night, babe." The appetizers hit, those garlic knots that melt in your mouth, and we're chatting about the Bears' latest flop. Man, they couldn't win if the other team forfeited. Dad grumbles, dipping into the marinara. Lisa laughs, but her eyes dart to her phone under the table. I catch it, but say nothing. Why rock the boat on my birthday? Then comes the main course, that legendary deep dish, loaded with sausage and peppers. We're digging in, stories flowing. Dad's regaling us with his old precinct tales, the ones where he'd busted some punk for joyriding. Kid thought he was Vin Diesel, ended up crying for his mama. I chuckle, but inside something nags. Lisa's pushing food around her plate, not eating much. "You okay, on?" I ask. "Yeah, just saving room for dessert," she says, her smile a tad too bright. Dessert. That's when all starts unraveling. The waiter brings out this massive chocolate cake, candles flickering like they're mocking me. Everyone sings, off-key, classic family style. Lisa's urging me, "Blow him out, make a wish." I do, but as I grab the knife, I glance at her face. There's this flicker. Guilt? Excitement? Nah, couldn't be. But then, cutting into it, I see something. A tiny white speck on the frosting. Unnatural. My mind races. I've seen enough true crime docs on Netflix. Hot poison? No way. But her eyes, they're locked on me, waiting. Heart pounding. I fake a gasp, clutch my chest. Oh God, it hurts. I wheeze, slumping in the chair. Chaos erupts. Dad's yelling for help. Lisa's face goes pale. Paramedics rush in, sirens blaring outside. As they will me out, I think, if I'm right, this ain't over. What the hell is going on? Waking up in that sterile hospital room felt like surfacing from a bad dream, only to realize the nightmare's just getting started. Beeps from machines, that antiseptic smell hitting my nostrils. Northwestern Memorial, right in the heart of the city. Dad's pacing by the window, his old cop instincts kicking in, while Lisa hovers by the bed, twisting her wedding ring like it's a noose. "Son, you scared the crap out of me," Dad says, his voice gruff but eyes soft. "Doc says it was just stress, maybe indigestion from that pizza. No heart attack." I nod weakly, playing along. Yeah, felt like a truck hit me. But inside, my brain's on fire. That speck on the cake had to be poison. I'd read about it once. How rat killer looks like powdered sugar. Lisa's been acting shady for months. Late nights at the gym, sudden girls' trips to Vegas. And our savings? I checked the app earlier, dipping low, unexplained withdrawals. She leans in, stroking my hand. Babe, I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying. Was it? I mutter, testing the waters. Her eyes widen. What do you mean? Nothing, I say, forcing a smile. But doubt creeps in like fog over the lake. We've had rough patches, money fights, her complaining about my long hours. But poison? That's next level crazy. Dad pulls me aside later, when she's grabbing coffee. Something's off, kid. I saw her face at dinner. Looked relieved when you collapsed, not scared. No way, Pops? I whisper, but his words stick. He's got the detective gut, busted more cheats than a casino security cam. Discharged that night, we head home. Lisa's all attentive, fluffing pillows on the couch. Rest up, hero. Kids are asleep. Thank God. Didn't want them seeing Daddy like this. Alone in bed, I can't sleep. Phone in hand, I start digging. Her texts? Locked. But our joint email, bingo. Hidden folder with receipts. Hotel bookings in the city, not Vegas. And a name. Mark. Who's Mark? Heart racing again, for real this time. I think. If she's cheating, that's one thing. But trying to off me? Over my dead body. Literally. Tomorrow, I confront her. Or do I play it smart? Next morning, sun's blasting through our kitchen windows like it's interrogating me. I'm sipping black coffee, strong enough to wake the dead, while Lisa hustles the kids off to school. Tommy's whining about his math test. Sarah's begging for McDonald's breakfast. Normal chaos. But today it feels like a facade. Dad texts, come over later. We need to talk strategy. Strategy? Pop's treating this like a stakeout. Love that about him. Always ready to ride or die. Lisa kisses me goodbye, lingering a bit. Feel better, okay? Love you. Love you too. I reply, but it tastes bitter. As soon as she's gone, I raid her stuff. Nightstand drawer, nothing. Closet, zip. Then her laptop, passwords our anniversary, dummy move. Emails flood in. Chats with Mark from work. She's a real estate agent. Sells those cookie-cutter homes in the burbs. Mark's her boss. One message. Can't wait for tonight. Once it's done, we're free. Tonight? That was my birthday. And attachments. Life insurance policy. Mine. Bumped up to $1 million last month. Holy crap. She's planning to cash in. Rat poison in the cake. Quick death. Looks like heart failure from stress. Genius. If it wasn't so evil. Anger boils up, man. I pace the living room, fists clenched. Inner voice screaming. How could she? 15 years, 2 kids, thrown away for what? Some sleazy boss and a payout? But revenge sparks. I call Dad. Pops, you were right. It's bad. He growls, get over here. We'll figure this out. Driving to his place in the old neighborhood, Wrigleyville, Cubs flags everywhere. I blast some Springsteen trying to calm down. Born to run. It's different when you're running from your own life. Dad's waiting with coffee and donuts. Krispy Kreme, the glazed ones that stick to your fingers. Spill it, son. I lay it out. Emails, insurance, the cake spec. His face hardens. That's attempted murder. We go to the cops. But proof. I counter. Cake's probably trashed. He thinks. We test it. I got buddies in the lab. Plan forms. Fake normalcy. Grab the cake remnants from the trash. Get him analyzed. Then confront. But as I leave, phone buzzes. Lisa, home early. Miss you. Trap? Or paranoia? I head back, heart and throat. What she suspects I know. Back home. The house smells like fresh laundry. Lisa's folding clothes in the living room. Netflix humming some rom-com in the background. I force a grin. Hey, babe. Feeling better. She hugs me tight. Good. Want to watch something? We settle on the couch, but my mind's elsewhere. That cake. Restaurant probably dumped it, but maybe not. I text the manager under the table. Leftovers from last night? Reply. Yeah, boxed it up for you. Cool me grab. Score. Gotta run an errand. I say casually. Now? It's almost dinner. Quick thing for work. Be back soon. Driving there, pulse racing like I'm in a fast and furious chase. Grab the box. Cake's intact, minus my bite. Rush to Dad's precinct buddy, an old lab tech. Rush this, please. Suspect poison. He nods. No questions. Dad's pull is real. Home again. Lisa's cooking tacos. Ground beef sizzling. Kids helping with toppings. Daddy. Sarah squeals, hugging my legs. Dinner's tense for me. Lisa chats about her day. Sold a house in Schaumburg. Big commission. Cool, I say, but think, for your getaway fund? Bedtime, she snuggles close. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I murmur. But sleep? Forget it. Dreams of betrayal, her laughing with Mark. Next day, lab results. Positive for warfarin. Rat poison. Enough to kill. Dad's furious. We nail her. But I hesitate. Kids. Divorce? Or revenge smarter? Idea hits. Expose her affair publicly, tank her career, then legal hammer. Let's do it my way first, I tell Dad. He smirks. Revenge with father, huh? Like the channel. Wait, that's it. My side hustle. YouTube stories of comebacks. Turn this real. But first, gather more dirt. Hack her phone? Not too risky. Follow her. Tomorrow, tail her to work. What secret spill? Tailing your wife feels like a bad spy movie. But here I am, in Dad's old pickup. Beat up Ford, blends in like camouflage. Lisa heads out, saying client meeting. I follow at a distance. Chicago traffic my ally. Horns blaring, cabs cutting in. She pulls into a motel off I-90, the seedy kind with neon signs, flickering vacancy. Mark's Beamer's there. Bingo. I park across, snap pics through the window, them embracing, laughing. Gut twists like a pretzel. Call Dad. Got him. Stay cool, son. Evidence is gold. They emerge after an hour, her fixing hair. She drives off. I followed her office. Normal day now. Home that night, I play dumb. How was the meeting? Great. Potential buyer. Liar. Anger simmers, but I channel it. Upload pics anonymously to her firm's review site. Too soon. Dad comes over later, kids in bed. We got the poison proof of fair shots. Cops time. Not yet. Make her sweat. Plan. Confront privately, record it. Force confession. Next morning, after kids leave, I hit play. Lisa, we need to talk. She freezes. About the cake. The poison. Her face drains. What? You're crazy. Lab says otherwise. And Mark? Saw you too. She crumples, sobbing. It wasn't supposed to kill. Just make you sick by time for divorce. Mark pushed it. Betrayal stings. Divorce? Why poison? Insurance. He said we'd split it. Rage boils. You'd widow our kids for cash. I'm sorry, she wails. I record every word. Get out. She packs, leaves in tears. But twist. Dad listens to the tape. Son, something's off. Mark's name? Rings a bell. He digs. Mark's got priors, fraud, coercion. This ain't just her. He's the puppet master. Revenge escalates. How do we take him down? With Lisa out, crashed at her sister's. I focus in Mark. Dad's in full cop mode, calling old contacts. This guy's slime, he says over burgers at Portillo's. That Italian beef dripping like evidence. Records show Mark's divorced twice, alimony dodging, shady real estate flips. Pushed Lisa into the poison plan? Coercion. I meet her secretly at a Starbucks in the Loop, neutral ground. Tell me everything, I demand. She's wrecked, no makeup, eyes red. He said if I didn't, he'd fire me, expose us. I was scared. Scared enough to kill me? No, it was low dose. Hospital stay, that's all. Bull. But her fear's real. Help me bury him. She nods. He has files, embezzlement from the firm. We plot. She wears a wire, gets him confessing. Dad trains her. Act natural. Bro, get him talking. Setup day. She meets Mark at his office after hours. I'm listening from the car with Dad, tech from his buddy. Audio crackles. Baby, it's done. He's onto us. Mark? Nah. That idiot faked the attack. But we need to finish it. Her finish how? Galaxy-Don. Make it look real. My blood freezes. He's planning murder too. We got him. Rush to cops. Tape poison affair. Arrest warrant out. Mark's busted at home. Cuffs clicking like justice. But Lisa? Charges pending, but cooperating. Relief washes over. Kids confused, but Dad steps in, grandpa duties. Yet, as Mark's hauled away, he yells, "This ain't over." Threat or bluff? Months blur, court dates in the Cook County building, that massive glass beast downtown. I'm testifying, voice steady. She tried to poison me on my birthday. Lisa's there, plea deal, probation, Therapy. Kids with me full-time now. Mark's trial. Smug in his suit, but evidence piles up. Tape plays. Jury gasps at car accident. Guilty. Attempted murder, fraud. 20 years. Victory high-fives with dad at a bar after.